The bench was empty on a Tuesday morning. No one noticed at first. The park had dozens of benches, but this one, the one facing the pond, the one with the slightly crooked slat on the left side, had not been empty on a Tuesday morning in 37 years. Henry was always there. People in the neighborhood knew him the way you know a building. He was part of the landscape. Every morning at 6:47 a.m., he would arrive with a paper bag containing 2 slices of toast, a thermos of black coffee, and a small notebook. He would sit, he would watch the water, he would write a few lines in that notebook, no one knew what, and then he would leave at exactly 7:15 a.m. Rain, snow, fever, heartbreak, never missed a day. People saw consistency and called it admirable. They thought it meant something. That's dedication, they'd say. That's discipline. Henry never corrected them. He had started the routine the day his daughter moved away. She was 23. She had a job offer in another state. They sat at the breakfast table and she told him. He listened. He congratulated her. He meant it. But after she left, the house suddenly too large, too quiet. Henry woke up one morning and didn't know what to do with his hands. So he went to the park. He didn't plan it as a routine. He just couldn't stop. The notebook he carried was full of observations. The heron came back, 3rd year in a row. Woman with the yellow coat didn't come today. Hope she's okay. Water still frozen at the edges. Winter's not done with us. Thought of Sarah today. She would have liked the way the light hits the water this morning. He wrote these things because writing them made the time feel less like a void, made it feel like he was doing something, noticing things, existing in a way that mattered, or at least in a way that felt like it mattered. Years went by. His wife, Ellen, had stopped asking him why he needed to go every morning. She made peace with it. She understood it was his thing, like how some people go to the gym or the library. His bench at the pond. When she got sick, he still went. Even on the morning she died, he woke up early, made the coffee, and almost left before he remembered. Almost let the routine carry him forward like it had every other day. He stayed home instead. But the next morning, when the sun came up and the world felt like it was ending, he went back to the bench. Because it was Tuesday. Because he never missed a day. 20 years after Ellen died, Henry sat in his doctor's office. The news was not surprising. He was old. His body was failing in the quiet ways that old bodies fail. 6 months, maybe a year if he was lucky. Henry listened. He nodded. He scheduled his follow-up appointment, and he thought about the pond. He thought about how every morning for 37 years he had gone to that bench and waited for something. He wasn't sure what anymore. A change in the light, a bird returning, some small sign that the day was worth witnessing. And every day something was there. But he had never really looked, not truly. He had been there, but he hadn't been present. He had been watching the water, but he hadn't been living. He'd created a cage of routine and called it a life. The next Tuesday, Henry didn't go to the pond. He didn't go on Wednesday either. Instead, he did something he hadn't done since his daughter left. He called her, not to say hello, but to ask a real question. Tell me what you love about where you live. Describe it to me. I want to actually know. She was surprised. They talked for an hour. He hung up and cried. Then he got in his car and drove to visit her, left the notebook behind, left the thermos, left the routine. The bench sat empty. By the time Henry realized what he had missed, not a day, but a life, there were only 3 months left. He spent them differently. He drove to the mountains. He tried cooking new recipes. He sat with his daughter on her apartment balcony and watched the sunset without needing it to mean anything. He was present in a way the bench had never allowed him to be. And then he wasn't. His daughter found the notebook in his desk drawer years later. She read through the entries. 37 years of small observations recorded with such care, such attention to detail, and she understood something her father had taken too long to learn: that devotion to a routine is not the same as devotion to living, that showing up every day is not the same as being there, that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is break the pattern and discover what was waiting for you on the other side. She closed the notebook and held it for a moment. Then she went outside, not to a bench, but to anywhere the day was calling her to actually be.